Tonight at sundown is the start of Passover for members of the Jewish faith, and social distancing is making this holiday very challenging.
Rabbi Hannah Wallach joins us now to talk about ways to observe Passover. And Rabbi, we appreciate you being with us this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You know, can I ask you, I interviewed one physician just yesterday who says, I wish we wouldn't call it social distancing. He said, I wish we'd call it physical distancing because we still need to stay socially connected with each other. Do you agree with that?
That is so true. And this year we are finding a lot of creative ways to be socially connected with our loved ones on Passover.
How are you doing that? What are you telling your friends and family?
So some people are having virtual Seders together. For some people, that's not part of their more traditional religious observance, but they might be spending time together as they're cooking their favorite family Passover recipes. They might have created a Haggadah together, which is the book that we use outlining the 15 steps of a Passover Seder. Many ways to connect, both during the meal and in preparation for the meal.
Rabbi, are you finding that some of your older parishioners are finding it more difficult than perhaps people with families? Because there are a lot of people who might live alone or they might be apart from their families. And what are you telling them and how are you counseling them?
Well, our community has done a beautiful job of sending cards to people who might be alone on this holiday, and also doing wellness checks, calling people who live alone, making sure they're okay, making sure they have everything they need, and also just being a friendly person to speak to over the phone so they don't feel isolated.
And Rabbi, you know, many people of faith are trying to stay spiritually strong. What are you hearing from the community as they deal with these challenges day by day, hour by hour?
The Jewish people have confronted many challenges throughout history, so we are well poised, I think, to confront this one along with the rest of the world. Of course, the story of Passover is a story of an enslaved people gaining their freedom, and so I think there are a lot of parallels even between the story of this holiday and what the world is experiencing right now.
Yeah, I think we can all just derive from our historical strength, whatever we're from. Rabbi, I think a lot of people would like to be out mingling with others, but actually this could be a time to reflect and maybe encourage new growth opportunities in your mind or learn something new. Like an instrument.
Absolutely. Like an instrument, absolutely. What is amazing is there is so much learning and spiritual growth that can be done online, and I think even more of it is coming out and being offered now. And because it's all online, we can participate in spiritual learning, whether it's happening in New York or Israel or Los Angeles or Milwaukee.
Rabbi, thank you very much for sharing your upbeat message. Remember that Passover does begin at sundown. Thank you again for your time.